What? Okay, so...
Hello! Welcome to my Lorwyn Eclipsed box opening. So I attended a pre-release here in Japan, and I also bought this Lorwyn Eclipsed Bundle. As you can see here, the price here in Japan was about 6,000 yen, which is equivalent to about $38 at the time. Yeah, about $38, which is way under MSRP in the US. And I just felt like, why not? I love the art and I wanted to see the box and the spin down counters and things like that. I also got a collector booster pack. So at the end of opening up the regular play boosters from the bundle, I figured it'd be fun to open up a collector booster as well. So we're gonna put that to the side, and without any further ado, just get started opening up this bundle. So the store I went to, I didn't know it existed until right before pre-release, so I didn't get a chance to like check out the place before going. Got a really crumpled up piece of paper here, and here we are. It's basically the same art as the box it was in, and you can hear the dice moving around. Here we are. That's bigger than I remember it being. I guess the symbol they're using an eyeball symbol. I guess that's 1, and then 20 is the set symbol. So that's pretty cool. It looks really nice. I like the color. I should have shown the back of the box first, but on the back of the box, you can tell this comes not with just 9 booster packs, but also 5 foil lands, 5 non-foil lands, and the a alt art traditional foil kin binding. So that's what's in these packs right here. Oh, and I guess it comes with a little punch out art, which I'm not sure what all that's about, but we got -1/-1 counters and your typical other counters that I haven't seen really anybody use, but it's there. So I think these are the lands. All right. So these are the borderless non-foil lands, which honestly, they look really beautiful. And these are the, oh, and 2 of each of the normal lands. Cards to let you know how to play the game. And here's the other pack of lands. So there's kin binding, foil kin binding, and then here the foil lands on swamp, mountain, forest, and 2 of each of the foil regular lands, which I think the borderless as well as the regular lands, they both have like really beautiful art. So yeah, I'm okay with that. The foiling looks really good too. And now on to the booster cards, booster packs. So these aren't collector boosters, but just regular old play boosters. Hi, hello, editor here. I just wanted to mention that I will be editing in the prices of any cards that are worth $1 or more. I also wanted to mention that the prices I am getting from TCG Player, and I'm using the market price. And that's all I wanted to say, so thank you. Let's continue the video. Here we go. Starting off this side, you got your commons here. And then the uncommons, Eclipse Realm, Dream Harvest. Okay, so I think that's going to be a fun card to cast. Yeah. Is it better if I bring the... Oh, another rare. Twilight Diviner. This is another one when I think it would be really good if you're doing any sort of graveyard shenanigans. That's a great card to have. And then foil Assert Perfection, foil Forest, and a Kithkin Elf token. All right. Hopefully you guys can see well. I'm still like trying to get a nice setup for doing these box openings, and it's really difficult to find the space and lighting and all that to make sure that you don't get too much glare and have the cameras close enough where you can see the cards I'm opening up, but at the same time, like, I want to be comfortable opening up these packs and going through the cards. But we got your commons, uncommons. I really like the art on the Shine Striker. It's like rainbow but horrifying at the same time. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, here we go. Oh, one more uncommon. And then Winnowing, okay. And a foil Luminous. Alright, so I said I put the rares here, the rest over here. So chances of opening up like a special guest. Alright. Can you open up a special guest on these regular booster packs? I should have done the research before starting to open these packs, but yeah, either way, the chances of you opening up some of those like rare artwork cards in these regular play boosters is pretty slim, so I'm not expecting like too much. But just as I say that, I pull a Goblin Chieftain. I love the art on these special guests. From my understanding, not a lot of the cards are like super valuable. I'm not familiar with it. I didn't do the research beforehand. I like to kind of go in blind, but this is freaking awesome. It looks really good. The card feels strangely really thin, but I don't know if that's normal. All right, that's going there. Kindle the Inner Flame. Got Splinter Gang. The special guest shows up between the commons and uncommons. That's kind of weird. I thought it would be like in a rare spot. Rimkind Recluse. And holy crap, a Johnny, Outland Chaperone. I personally think out of the two Planeswalker, this is the stronger one between Oko and a Johnny. I could be wrong, but yeah, I am happy to pull a Johnny. And a foil Liminal Hold. Put the Johnny right there. And one of those tokens you can, or cards you can put in place of a double-sided card. On to pack number 3. Sorry, pack number 4. And got Wild Unraveling, Regards Reflexes, Shirley Farrier, Cinder Strike, Barbed Bloodletters, Straptosaur, Federic Core, going into the uncommons, Perfect Intimidation, Thoughtweft Charge, Thoughtweft Imbuer, and Lockmare. All right, I think this is a wonderful design. I like this card. Whether it'll actually see any play, I don't know, but Lockmare, I think, is really cool. And the artwork, again, freaking awesome. Foil Blighted Blackhorn, another card. I think the art looks really wonderful. Card itself is not necessarily like a standout card, but I like it. Forest and a Kithkin. All right, pack number 5. Yeah, 5. If I can open up these packs. Oh, there we go. I'm just throwing the wrappers on the floor. I'm gonna have to clean it up right after I record this video. But all right, Great Forest Druid, Flame Chain Mauler, Heirloom Auntie, Dynamite. Oh man, this I like this set. This is really good art. Clean Council. All right, on to the uncommons. To Inflame Traveler. I think this might be a good deck if there is a elemental deck that does well. Deep Channel Duelist, Shimmer Wild's Growth, and Spry and Mighty. Another card I love the art on. For 5 mana, sorcery. I don't really see this being a card you see in standard, but you never know. Could be a nice little finisher. And Wary Farmer, Plains Goblin. All right. I'm already happy. I got a Johnny, and a special guest card. That's all I could ask for, man. From a bunch of play boosters. Yeah. All right. Reluctant Downguard, Tend the Sprigs, Gristle Glutton, Bogart Prankster. The art on this is so gross. Summit Sentinel, Timid Shield Bearer, Gangly Stompling, Eclipsed Realm, Hovel Hurler, pretty funny, Nightmare Sower, Blood Crypt. You can't go wrong with a Shockland, man. You just can't. And Aurora Awakener. Holy crap. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a good, like, competitive card, but you're definitely going to be able to get some crazy combos off with this card, I think. This looks like a fun card to play around with. All right, so a Mythic Rare and a Shockland. This was a pretty good pack. Then a Evolving Wilds, Island, a Merfolk Worm. All right, we got 3 more packs left. And then we have 1 collector booster pack. All right, so commons, uncommons, Moon Visual, both. I went through that pretty quick. Flittering Nuisance. It's sort of like one-time Enduring Curiosity. I mean, it's a total 4 mana, but you get to play this on turn 1, and then on turn 3, use its ability and maybe get in for 2 or 3 creatures and draw 3 cards. I think this is a really good card. Flittering Nuisance. And a foil High Perfect Morkant. Oh man. Again, I don't know how much of a standard card this is going to be, but might be a really good commander, or it could be part of the 99 in a elf deck. I don't know, but overall, definitely a card worth trying out. And that's another pack with 2 rares in it, so I cannot complain. This has been a pretty good collection of packs, I would say. All right, here we go. Crossroads Watcher, Enraged Flamecaster, a bunch of commons, and then let me know if you guys want me to go through the commons and uncommons like card by card, or if I should just kind of skip through them pretty quickly. I like the art on this. Unbury. Also, I suck at going through these cards, so if I spoiled the rare card, I apologize. But Impolite Entrance, and then, okay, Brigade's Command. This is the Kithkin Command. 3 mana Kindred Sorcery. Out of all the spells that care about the creature type, this isn't probably the best one, but I think it's one of the better ones out of like the 5. And then a foil Summit Sentinel. Mountain Kithkin Elf. All right, here is the last pack from the bundle. All right, here we go. So I'll just kind of skip through the commons, uncommons, 1, 2, 3, then Raiding Schemes, 5 mana enchantment. Each non-creature spell you cast has Conspire. And for those of you who don't know what Conspire is, and that's including me, as you cast a non-creature spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control that share a color with it. When you do, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Copy a permanent spell becomes a token. I don't know if this is a good card. It's a 5 mana enchantment that doesn't really do anything when you first play it. And then you have to have creatures that share color with a non-creature spell. So, I don't know. I don't think this is a very good rare. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then it's one of the double-sided Shocklands. Temple Garden. So, yep. And then a foil Noggle the Mind. It's an enchantment aura, flash, enchant creature. Enchantment creature loses all abilities and its colors. Noggle with base power and toughness 1/1. Limited card. I mean, I get it's uncommon. I don't know why I ended up reading it. But anyways, that is it for the regular play boosters. Out of 9 play boosters, 14 rares and mythics out of 9. That's pretty good, I would say. And finally, we'll open up the collector booster. And I have to see if there we go. The boosters are the same order as the play boosters. They are. Okay, so it's the commons first. So these are all foil commons and uncommons. Ooh, these cards feel much different. Iron Shield Elf, Illusion Spinners. All right, so we got nice full art foil forest. All right, so here we'll see what rares we get. So the first one is Spry and Mighty foil version. All right, so there's our second one. Jubilation. This is from the commander deck. When this creature enters, creatures you control get +2/+1 and gain trample until end of turn with an encore 9 mana. And all right, so Slumbering Walker. You know, could be pretty good. 5 mana for 4/7, enters with 2 -1/-1 counters. So it wants you to play a lot of cheap creatures that either you want to mill or most likely get removed that you bring back. I'm not sure, but I like the art. This is the showcase art, borderless art. I don't know what you call it, but looks cool. Ooh, next, we have Dawnhand Descendant, creature, elf, warlock. This is one of those cards I think is hard to evaluate. It feels like there's going to be a lot of setting up needed for this card. So I don't know if this is going to be any good, but could be interesting. Could be interesting. Ooh, what? Okay. So oddly enough, the bundle I bought, you know, it's not like it came with this collector booster. You know, they're two separate products. What are the chances that I get the special guest card of the same card, Goblin Chieftain? I'm gonna have to like look up what the value on this card is, but this card looks much cooler in foil, I think. And finally, we have a art card of one of the giant, I forgot what it was called, like Curious Giant or something like that. But yeah, that is it for this box opening in review. I got one of the alternate art kin binding that comes with the bundle in a foil, along with a bunch of lands. Twilight Diviner, I think it's a good card. Dream Harvest, Winnowing, Goblin Chieftain, which I'm going to put the foil non-foil together. And I should be sleeving these up right away, but in fact, I'm going to do that now. All right, I sleeved up my goblins, so it should be fine along with some of my other cards, but yeah. And then next we have a Johnny Outland Chaperone. We have the Lockmare, Spry and Mighty, which we have the foil version as well from the collector booster. Aura Awakener, Flittering Nuisance, High Perfect Morkant, Brigade's Command, Raiding Schemes, a double-sided Temple Garden, regular Blood Crypt, like I said, the foil Spry and Mighty, Jubilation, Slumbering Walker, and Dawnhand Descendant. Yeah. Overall, I would say I'm pretty satisfied with that box opening. The booster packs surprisingly had a lot of value in it. And yeah, collector booster, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to go through and check the value of the individual cards. But even if the value isn't there, I kind of have fun opening up the cards, and the artwork is just beautiful, right on, and the cards just seem really fun to play with. Can't wait to put them in some of my decks, and also just see if I can craft some fun standard decks during the next couple of weeks on Arena. So check out my other channel for gameplay videos on Arena. And if you stuck around this long, thank you very much for watching. Remember, have fun playing Magic, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care. Bye.